Hello, Fear the Meerkat here. Welcome to another episode of Let's Play the Sandman. So I'm doing a post commentary in the hope that this will fix the problem of the video being out of sync. If this doesn't solve the problem, then you're just gonna have to cope with the video being out of sync from now on, because I don't like doing post commentaries much. But I will do it this time, and hopefully at worst, it's only going to be a second or two out. And sometimes there'll be bits where I'm not saying anything. What? Got no business? Then out with you. So... Hey, Tooth Fairy, can I try this tooth for a coin? No, that won't do. I don't want this big honking thing. I collect kids' teeth, the ones that fall out to be replaced by new ones. Don't show me an adult tooth. So, yes, it's obvious that I need to get it changed into a child's tooth somehow. Oh, hurry up, you layabout. You want me to drag you in that bad? Say, isn't my skin so smooth? Less smooth, more slimy. What an impertinent little squirt. I use Tibby-Yang dew on my skin every day so it's always youthful and smooth. What's the point worrying about your skin in a swamp like this? Oh dear, have you yet to learn the importance of skincare? Such a squirt. Being in the water all day makes my skin rough too. Hey, where do you get that Tibby-Yang stuff you were talking about? Oh, do you want silky smooth skin too? Tibby grass is a pretty light blue plant that grows in drywood forest. Yeah, there will be times when there's silence. Even a squirt like you should see it right away. Might it be for your boyfriend? I don't have a boyfriend. No, not that I could have guessed. But I bet there's a guy you want as one, yes? So yeah, you really do notice actually the lack of music in this game if you're doing post commentary, but you know, I recorded it with me saying whatever I said, and now I have to say whatever I said again, and I don't remember exactly what it was. This must be the Tibby-Yang grass. If I put some dew on this tooth, will it become a kid's tooth? The tooth got tiny. Is it a baby tooth now? Well, we'll soon see if it is or not. I did say baby tooth there. Hey, Tooth Fairy, I bought a kid's tooth. Give me money. Oh, that's what I'm after. I'd rather trade a shiny coin for that. Now then, sleep on that bed there. Why? I swap the coin while children sleep so they don't see me in the act. You wake up on me and no coin, missy. You do realise that you've just told me you'll be swapping the tooth for a coin, don't you? But I can't sleep. I have insomnia. Oh, is that right? Well, if you can't sleep, pretend, alright? Close your eyes. Indulge me. Your bed's also too small for me. Then just lie on top. Sheesh. You're too serious, you are. Reminds me of somebody. Can I open my eyes now? Sure. Ah, a coin. Thanks, Tooth Fairy. Here, I bought a coin. Oh, it's so wonderfully shiny. Well done, you can pass now. I like it that when you go up to these things and press enter, I think it is, they laugh. It's cool. That sounds ominous. Perhaps it's better that we can't go inside right now. Not sure why I saved it here. Never mind. Don't tell me this is the Sandman's house. It's so tiny. Is this a house for ants? How can I ever get inside? That is a question that it took me about half an hour to work out the answer. Fortunately, I did eventually. Hey, can you tell me where Sandman is? Ah, that's right, you did say you had business with Sandman. I never want to see the stubborn old coot myself. Just straight ahead and there's a tiny house, that's Sandman's. You'll know it when you see it. What's wrong? Choked up? My mum told me about the Sandman when I was little. I got the feeling he was really scary, but I can't remember why. Scary? He's not scary. Sandman's just fairy. You'll see when you meet him, Sophie. Don't try to drag me into the swamp again. Oh, please, it's my job. Lay off, would you? Hey, was it really you who traded my teeth for money when I was little? Of course it was. You had some good teeth, well brushed like your mother's. I bought my first ice cream with that money. I've loved ice cream ever since. That's good to hear. That money's yours to spend. Makes me glad it served a good purpose. Hey, Tooth Fairy, why are your teeth so gross? Well, my job's gathering kids' teeth. No time to care about my own. Waha! Whatever waha means. Hey now, get moving. So I didn't realise that you could go inside this log until I went up to it and clicked enter, and it took me about half an hour to think of that. But yeah, that makes you very, very small. I suppose it does what it says on the tin. I suppose after I got dragged into the swamp, I was a little concerned that there'd be other traps or something like that. Technically, you don't need to see some of these rooms yet, but David Lullaby said that Sandman stopped time all around the world. Maybe use this machine, but I thought I might as well show off these rooms, and we will be going back to some of them later anyway, so it's not a bad thing to show them off. I like how careful it is in Sandman's world. Really shows off how different it is to our world. Pretty soon we're coming up on another chase sequence, but fortunately it's not a very long one. So yeah, you might have noticed that looks a bit like the horse that showed us that Lullaby wasn't really David earlier, and that horse is not allowed. Alright, if you press the wall switch, well, you'll see later on. It won't open. Maybe it's locked. You're Sandman. What's that in your hand? A spoon? Well, you're still not sleepy, are you? Then I'll tell you a scary story. The terrifying story of the Sandman. The Sandman, he doesn't like children who stay up. So he digs out their eyes with a spoon and makes them into stew. So yes, this is her mother that was talking at the beginning of the first episode. Which apparently it took me a long time to say when I first recorded the commentary, the live commentary. No! Don't come near me! But I think at that point I really did think I was dead. I thought he'd caught up with me. But yeah, what? Why did he force me here? I think the music when you're being chased is a good touch. Ugh, this soup is full of eyeballs. Don't have much to say. Are these children's eyes? Ugh, it smells awful. I'm gonna be sick. Just looking at it makes me want to bath. Does he want me to eat this? There's no way. I'd die for sure. Must mean to kill me. Then he'll dig out my eyes and make me into stew. Sophie, eat up, eat up. Food, eat up. So I figured might as well try the first option first. Yeah. Turns out the first option was the wrong one. Food, eat up. Eat. So yeah, I got back to this point again. Eat it. And cut the chase sequence out. Chew. I'm so sorry. This looks really good, but you see, I'm not hungry. It's really too bad. Really a shame. I'm just too full to eat right now. I'm sorry. Sandman, you're not eating? It's okay, okay? Yeah, I don't think he's happy about the fact that she wouldn't eat the food. Am I saved? Munch, munch, munch. Yum, yum, yum. Tasty, tasty. Hey, what are you guys? We're dust. The dust of this house. Dust. Yeah, we're helpers for the Sandman. We clean up his sleeping sand. I saw you in my world too. Although that was cut out of the video. You were cleaning up his sand? Yeah, that's our job. Sorry about cutting it out of the video. I didn't remember what it was for, whether or not it was useful. So. Okay, that's disturbing. I suspect I thought I was going to get chased again at this point. Hey Sophie, you're pretty late. Why did you go ahead of me? You didn't say to take you to Sandman's house. So, did you meet him? I did, but he chased me down. They tried to feed me some weird food. I was almost killed. Did you do something bad to him? I didn't do anything. He just chased me down with a spoon. What's wrong with spoons? Sandman digs out children's eyes with a spoon and eats them, doesn't he? Well, I bet he'd be mad if he said that. Who would eat that, he'd say? Huh? Why, my mum always told me, look, Sophie, mothers all around the world tell some ridiculous straight-faced stories to get their noisy kids to sleep. Though fairies wouldn't exist without such wild imagination. Anyway, Sandman doesn't eat kids' eyes, he's probably just having a snack. That's the spoon. No way. But, after that, he tried to feed me this weird food. It seemed poisoned. It was so gross. Ah, you are right not to eat that. Fairy food is poisoned to humans. Man, why would he be giving you that stuff? He should know humans can't eat it. Well, anyway, while you're here, do what you want done. Just be careful walking around the house. What do you mean? There were traps about for reasons. Normal guests would have Sandman guide them, but I guess you're not a normal guest. Hey Lullaby, I can't read the Sandman's language. It's weird, I can understand the other fairies just fine. Oh, he uses some kind of a special language. Invented his own, what was it? Most rationalistic and logicalistic word strings, I think. What the heck? I don't get it. He's a really smart guy, scientist, inventor, philosopher, maybe more. He deals in sleep, which requires various research. Me and the others understand him, but I guess you weren't. Tell me if you want me to read anything. What? Just what are you? You are like the real David, but grosser. I'm the David you imagine, which may be a little different, but you like his kindness, don't you? Careful not to hurt yourself, Sophie. Hey, Lullaby, I think the Sandman dropped this memo. You know what it says? Ah, that's the memo about how to make sleeping sand. Sleeping sand, the one that puts you to sleep when it gets in your eyes. That's right. Let me see that. I'll read it. Can't understand Sandman's language, huh? Step 1. Put cryo fluid in a pot and boil with red flame. Cryo? A creature that cries its whole life. It's made of tears, hence cryo. Step 2. Grind up a snore fruit and boil it along with the cryo fluid. And snore fruit is... The snore fruit is a white flower with red fruit. It's the main ingredient of sleeping sand. The smell causes drowsiness, apparently. Step 3. Put a catalizer lizard in the pot and boil. I don't know why there's silence here. Sorry. But yeah, I guess this is something that we will have to do at some point. Step 4. Pour the finished broth into sand making machine, push the switch and presto, that's it. Isn't this some kind of an important memo? Yeah, very important. He always has it on him to keep it away from a certain someone. Certain someone? Someone the Sandman really hates. The traps in his house are meant to keep him out, in fact. Alright, that's it for this episode.